Hear a lot of mamas crying. People they say they dying in the city that we like. So I'm not a fan. Everyone these look like track. These with two pants. Lights go. You can see they eye. These niggas despise. In the city that we from, in the city that we from, seeing crackers walking with a bomb, young niggas stunning with the guns. Mamas always crying for their son. Same nigga acting like it pop, same nigga plotting with the gun. Niggas always acting for a dollar. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Anything Goes. I'm your host David.
And I'm Nino.
And that was Arthur Dunn. Shout out to Arthur Dunn and his manager Clint. That his lights go out. And I'd like to give a special shout out to all our listeners out there. It's too many to name, but I want to holler at my boy Bruce, Luther, and my girls Tammy and Brandy, Cornell and Amy, and all the other listeners. Thank you for listening. We really love you. Today we have an email from a caller for someone that emailed, and she wants us to talk about what's going on with her. Her name is Shanae from Atlanta. And she's 25 and she's involved with a man that's 55. And her parents don't like it. She says she comes from a nice family. Her mother and father have been married for over 20 years. And he's the perfect husband and they have the perfect marriage. But she don't like younger men. So today's topic is, why do younger women like older men? And that's what she says. She says she like older men and she have a reason for it. And she say her friends do like older men also. And her boyfriend is basically the same age as her father. So Nino, I want to ask you, why do so many young women like older men?
I think one principle is for security, it's for guidance, it's for an older gentleman knows how to treat a younger woman. And I'm not saying that younger guys don't, but a lot of older men are established too in today's world. A woman, no matter what her age, I believe, likes to be treated like a queen. She wants to know that she can depend on somebody that possibly can take her on trips, take her out. You know, she wants somebody that she knows that, listen, he's the provider, not I'm the provider. So I think a lot of it is just that a younger woman loves an older man because she knows that he's established accountability, and it's a lot of this guidance.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with all of that. One of the things I like to point out too about this is that how childish the younger men are. And she points out that she's not attracted to younger guys. And I wonder why. Well, let's just take for instance some of the things that the younger guys do. We have the younger generation around her age. I see a lot of them that don't work. They're lazy. They sit around and want to play video games all the time and walk around with their pants down. See, women mature faster than the boys do. The girls mature faster than boys. And I think that this young lady sees this man as a father figure. And that what makes it so attractive for a younger woman. That she gets the best of both worlds. With someone that could be her daddy and someone that could be her lover. What do you think, Nino?
Facts. I believe so. I believe 100%. You're hitting it right on the nail. You're hitting it right on the nail.
Well, another thing, the young guys are stingy. They only think about themselves.
Absolutely.
Older men love to pamper and take care of a woman. And to do those things that, I guess, when she sees a man that's a father and someone that treat her like a woman. You know how a father babies his daughter?
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things that's so intoxicating about that relationship is that you have that dynamic going on. and especially with a mature man that's going to take care of you. It seems like a younger woman with a mature older man, she's willing to submit herself to him and be like a woman should be because she trusts that man. Because she says, hey, that man, he raised some kids. He reminds me of my father. Whereas these younger guys is sitting around playing the rap music, walking around, want to glorify all of this that's bad for our culture. Whether it's walking around guns, talking about women in negative terms, using all of those derogatory statements toward women. Whereas an older man is going to treat the woman, like Nino said, like a queen.
Yes. Never call her the B word. Always, I mean, it's this, I mean, like say, it's just that I think it's just a comfort zone. And also, an older man going to have her spiritually, mentally, and, physically too, because, hey, let's just be real. A lot of older men that have a lot of young women too, or young women that's attracted to older men, they keep themselves in pretty good shape too. So, it's just a great thing, though. It really is. But I think it's just very comfortable for her because she doesn't see herself as, listen, this guy's supposed to be here to provide and help me instead of I have to help him and everything. But then again, he want to come in, he want to raise hell and do all other kind of stuff. And that just, I believe the energy is just bad with younger guys, with younger women.
Well, they don't want to work. The main thing. I hear them holler about they want to hustle. Mm-hmm. They want to do this. They want to do that. Bottom line, they don't want to work. They don't want to provide. They don't want to be a real man. That's why the younger women are looking toward the older men that's established that have did the things that they look for in a man. They look for that protection, mm-hmm. that being able to provide for them, that being a gentleman in the streets and we know what else in the bedroom. And that brings me to the next statement. These young guys are terrible. They are terrible lovers. And I done heard that from the young girls. They drink all the time. They smoke weed all the time. They don't know how to admire a woman. These young girls love to get their nails done, their toes done. And they do that for men to see, to admire, and to compliment them on, and to do all the other things that they like. Whereas a young man won't even notice those things. They are so much into themselves. Self-absorbed. And they, again, lazy, with no ambition right now. And I'm saying that because I want the young boys to get off of their behinds and do something. But you can talk all you want. It's about actions. And this young lady, she says that she's in love with this older man. And those were the reasons she gave. That she sees her father in this man, and she see how good her mother's marriage is, and she wants that. And she don't see it with a young man. So, this could go on and on.
Absolutely.
Nino,
mm-hmm.
we're going to have a part 2 on this because we have a young generation of men that are single, that with no hopes of getting married. And we have these young women looking toward the older men. And I got to tell you, I love it.
I love it.
This is David.
And this is Nino.
Tune in for another episode of Anything Goes TV. 817.